Hey, it's me, Sabbatical Gamer. Welcome if you're new here, welcome back if you've been here before. It's been roughly 4 years since I last touched Death Stranding. 4 years since I walked those broken roads, carried burdens I didn't ask for, and reconnected a fractured world, one delivery at a time. During that time, I was a different person. I was in a kind of a bad place, and this game had many cathartic moments. Today, we're going for a walk. A run, a sprint even. I want to walk back through one of the most memorable and maybe most misunderstood games I've ever played. And with Death Stranding 2 on the horizon, it felt like the right time. I mean, YouTubers like Liz has been acing it, Dandifying Gaming is working their way through it, Birdie Rage is playing it, so many YouTubers are playing through it for the first time. Me, well, I just want to see what has happened since I left. I don't want to grind, I don't want to rush, but I kind of want to feel the world again before I hit number 2, to see what's changed and what's still quietly waiting out there. So I'm gonna load up my last save and step back into the world that Kojima gave us. We're gonna go from Capital Knot City to Port Knot and Lake Knot to South Knot and hopefully up into the Mountain Knot. We're gonna go check for the roads I paved, the zip lines I strung across peaks. Some of them are hopefully still there. The question is, what will be left standing? We will find out. Let's go. Now, this is exciting because I haven't touched this game, as I said, so let's load it up and see what happens, basically. Feels so much better with the gaming headset on. Let's continue. I have no idea where I am. I am probably just in the middle of nowhere. Let's see what happens. Oh. I am north of Mountain Knot. Alright. Kind of works out. I'm dirty. For some reason. And I have dropped a lot of cargo. How much cargo is that? Okay, not that much. Let's enter the private room so that we can actually change the continent. Because I think that that's the main point here, maybe. Let's see. Ooh, that's a nice showcase piece of playable miniatures. Wow.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection.
Yeah.
Thank you for your generosity.
Let's have a look at the piece. Things are deteriorating. Things are ruined. But only 3 notifications though, so... let's examine the figures. Go on, Sam. No, I can't remember the controls really, but yeah, that's a lot of Chiralium Cthulhuid thingies. Definitely. Yeah, okay, yeah, I remember now. I basically just dropped any sort of like equipment-based things and just kept like the cool patches. I actually bought those physical patches from like the is like Ludus store, Kojima store. I don't know. He has a merch store basically. You can buy those patches and stickers. I have like 3 or 4 letters filled to the brim with stickers. They're awesome. Is that the yeah, that's like the coolest piece of equipment that you get like late game, the backpack cover. So that you don't ruin your cargo that you wear on your in your backpack basically. Totally forgot about that. That's a stabilizer. Exactly, to make it easier to regain equilibrium. I don't quite remember how to use that, but maybe I'll figure it out. Let's run with this. This seems fun. Check on Lou, yes. customize the pod? I seem to have, yeah, that's only colors and materials. Wow, that's cute. Let's do that. Let's use stickers. I like stickerifying stuff. Weird that I didn't use those pieces late game, or maybe I just wanted to be done with the game. I don't remember. I have a mechanical arm. I can't remember this at all. Wow. Sure, let's go with red. Let's do that. And red. No, let's go see-through. No, I don't like that. And a cap. Olive. Yeah. Alright. We're good for an adventure. And I have loads and loads of weapons, of course. Toilet. Yeah, alright. Everything is as it should be. Let's jump. Let's go to Capital Knot City. Sure.
Been a while, Sam. It's good to see you.
That is true.
How to do this? You need to close your eyes and picture your destination.
So cool. Still rocking the Cyberpunk 2077 base pattern. Didn't remember that I had that either. Yes, definitely. And that's that. Some crypto buyouts for good measure. Definitely sunglasses. And the cap. All right. Now for good measure, and since it's that kind of game, time for a little energy drink. Whoa, 73,000 likes, thank you very much. 73,000 likes. And I see that my bike is here. That is good. We're gonna fabricate some 3 PCCs in case I need them. Some blood bags. I'm not really sure if I even have a skeleton, but I want the speed skeleton. Some armor plates, we don't need those. Power glove. What? A silver hand? Really? Oh, that must be my left hand. I can't remember this at all. Let's just pick one non-lethal assault rifle. Just in case I run into anything. Let's pick a floating carrier because it's fun. Oh yeah, true. A long-range roadster. Yeah, I'm probably gonna build one just because, but not right now. Does that work out? 33 kilos. That works out. Oh, look. Wait a minute. Hey. That's one of my first signs. Oh, look. Oh yeah, I remember this. I was all about getting, getting likes. So basically just spammed these in the beginning. That was fun. Alright. Oh yeah, and I have the stabilizer. Awesome. Let's see what happens. Wow, look at that. So much stuff. You couldn't wait to find a bathroom? Dude. Oh yeah, that's the catapult gun. It's fun. Doing a ramp and a really bugged out vehicle. Let's use this. Can't remember how to use it, but let's try. That kind of worked out. Nice. Wow. I'm kind of fascinated that I remember how to actually grab hold of my reins. Even though I haven't played... Oh, look at that. That looks like fun. We're gonna go there. Let's see if we can dodge the BTs. Let's see, is this even doable? Maybe. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, Geronimo. People are still leveling up my generators. That's awesome. Wow. That was a good jump. Dude, this was an awesome placement.
Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. Thanks for the help. Today's a
Let's see if we can go to the Wow. So much fun. Just jump across, land on the bridge. Oh my god. Wow. Cool. Take a breather. Whoop. Oh yeah, this is the first generator I put up. Awesome. Saved me quite a lot of times. That's like one of the best tips that you can get, basically, is to put down a generator nearby a city or a settlement as soon as you can. You will most likely get a lot of likes. Because people like to charge their trikes and so on. Question is if we're gonna go the left-hand path. I think so. Which is mule territory, but we should be able to just outrun them, I think. Pick that up as we go. Oh, that's a zip line. Let's go there. That's a good spot. Ah, there you are. Wow, the skeleton and the silver arm are really doing their thing. Oh yeah, that's true. Nope. Grab. Thank you.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
This guy is friendly.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam.
Didn't I see a... that's a cargo cannon. Ah, there it is.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Seem to remember that I built around this place. Maybe not. Okay. What's left? Nothing there. Hmm. Oh, is that mine? That is mine. Look. Wow. 0 likes. Yeah. Let's charge some and use the ramp. Am I using the... No, I'm not. Let's see if I can get this. This can be tough. Yeah, we're close. What? Wow, that did not work out at all. Ooh, that's a red one. No. Yeah, my bridges are not here anymore. I guess that they got replaced fairly quickly. People have built so many ramps. I mean, the ramps weren't that prevalent when I played. Hey, everybody's first real generator. The wind farm, and have a look. I always liked the wind farm. That was awesome. Wow. Now that would have broken in an ankle. But it didn't. Yeah, I've used so many sandalweeds here. It's not even funny. Oh, that's a good placement. That's a good placement for a zipline. I tried to use ziplines during the, when I kind of backtracked in the game. Oh. But of course I used them mostly in the second part of the world, so... Not that many used here. Alright, let's see. Usually there's a... I seem to remember that I built a kind of a, like a net of ziplines here. Because people's... people's bridges were actually broken, or got broken down, or rusted all the way through. But that does not seem to be the case here. Yeah, nah, there's nothing here. There are spots here. I think there's like at least 3 spots here where you can build and use zip lines, so you can zip across the you can build like something like this, right, across the eastern part of the canyon. That should work out. And I remember that I did, but, you know, hey, looky here. 30k, thank you. Wow. Yeah, that's a good placement. Yeah, that's a good placement. But then, of course, you kind of need to have one more. Wow, that guy built a private room in there. And some shrooms. Alright, let's see. It is sunny. But you never know. This area is very treacherous. Cargo cannon. Alright. Oh, that is mine. That should be mine. Let's go. Let's go check it. Yeah, exactly, because this is on the east side. That should be mine. Come on. Tell me that is mine. Yes. Wow. I want to stand there and admire it. Okay, so this is kind of fascinating because this was connected to at least 2 or 3 other zip lines. And I'm guessing now that people actually used it. Do you see what that is? It's a big fat 0. And this would actually be like the destination zip line. So this would be the last zip line in the chain. Why is there a 0 there? I mean, that kind of beats me. Oh, look, it actually has a destination. Is that my destination? I must have missed that the first time around. Yeah, that is mine. Yeah. Wow. And nobody used that and liked it. No thanks for hard work. I'll give it to people that, you know, it's not the most comfortable way up or way down. I seem to remember that I had 3 zip lines, but then I was able to upgrade all of them to level 3, I guess it would be, or maybe level 2, whatever, the highest level at least. So their range increases, so I could basically replace 3 with 2 instead. That's another tip for you. Try to upgrade like the right kind of structures and you can get quite a lot out of them. But yeah, just zipline all the way across. That helped out a lot. Alright, let's see. Oh, that's a tough spot. Let's hope for it. Ooh, nice. I seem to remember that that is mine too. Yes. Ah, it actually has 7,000 likes. Let's check it. This is alive. Ah, yes. Yeah, and that's of course by the musician, but I didn't build anything there as far as I remember. Nope, that's not me. But that is me. Yeah, and that is me too. Ziplining, baby. So awesome. Saved me so much time. Wow. Yeah, that wasn't mine, which is kind of weird. That's somebody else. Ah, yeah. Pressed the wrong one. I seem to remember that I actually built at least one zipline downwards towards the harbor. Yeah, let's just use this. Mine are not there anymore. But I think I used all of my like Karelian budget to build zip lines, so I could like traverse this area in, I don't know, 90 seconds. Totally awesome. That is mine too. All the way to the front gate. Now, with that being said, I think it took me like, I don't know, three days full of gaming before I actually got to this part, this harbor here, and then that feeling when they actually like open up on Higgs and make you play that boss fight against the first like chiralium diseased Cthulhuoid whale thing. Man, game just opened up. A very cool experience. Are these mine? Yes, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. As I said, I kind of overdid it in the beginning. But you know, there's no shame. I was just trying to get likes from people. And go to the western region. No, sorry, not the western region. We're just gonna go to the central region because that's the interesting part. And go to Lake Knot. Let's skip these. And of course we'll have to remanufacture. Maybe we'll need to. I don't know. We'll see. No holds barred. Gotta look the part. Okay. Fabricate. Let's just use one PCC. I'm not sure if that counts as cargo. Let's build 2 out of those. Anyway, we don't need a new skeleton, of course. We don't need a new oxygen mask, and we don't need a new silver hand. But maybe we can just pick up a non-lethal handgun. Is there such a thing? I don't remember. Handgun, sticky gun, anti-BT handgun, level 2. Yeah, let's pick that up. 1 floating carrier, and the roadster. Oof. And let's build it. Okay. The question on my end is, of course, sure, how many of my zip lines are still there? That's interesting. But also how many of my roads are still there? Because I built all of them. All of them. That took quite a lot of time. Not as much as you can think, but still. A lot of effort was put into it. So that's the interesting part. We'll see. Is the first road still there? Kinda looks like it. Wow. Look at this. 26k. Nice. It's even level 1. That's not much. That's fascinating. Wow. So this is still... Okay, it's level 1, but it has lost like... One third durability, maybe? Okay, so... I'm guessing that would make it that, all of my roads should still be there, I think. I can use that. Let's try to do that, actually. Oh, that's bad drop. Wow. Come on now. Yeah, it's a mule over there. That should not be mine. But I seem to remember that I actually had zip lines over here by the pizza bunker. If you know, you know. That does not seem to be the case anymore, though. There's a bridge over there. Is that mine? Let's go check it out. Possibly. It could connect to that one. Yeah, yeah. You like that little loo? Can I see? No, I can't see yet. Whoa, whoa, yeah. One of the very few things I hate with this game is like the really obtuse stopping when you just hit an item or an object like that. I think that is that mine too. Let's go there first, because if I built this, I would have built it like right over there.
Beginning scan.
Come on now.
Verifying weapons restrictions lifted.
Is it? Boom. Right. Alright. Yeah, that's really on the edge, but still. Wow. Is it connected? Yes. Ooh. Is that mine? No. No. Yes. Nice. I wonder if this can take me all the way over there. That would have been awesome. Oh. Really? Yes. 2K. No, that's straight through. That's back. That is mine too. Wow. Basically just taking me inland to the mule territories. Can't really remember what the point was with this. Maybe to go to the Elder? Yeah, that's probably it. Something's broken here. You can go straight back. That's not mine. Seem to remember that I had something going on. There is a... Huh. Tell you what, let's go check it out. Because I can see that there are zip lines like over there connecting to that one. Let's see if that actually I have no idea if that is mine. I can't recollect. I remembered that one at least. That's good. Wow. All of the newbies being cutesy with their ropes and their ladders. Yep. You just gotta have the right equipment for the job. Let's just check if the other one that I saw here was, if that is mine. Otherwise, I'd probably just go to the Elder. But there is no ramp up there. So maybe we can go up there and build one. But then again, of course, I probably need materials. But then again, I can probably fit those materials into my nice covered cargo hold. So maybe that'll work out. I don't know. Oh, kind of running out of juice. That's a nice ram. Okay, there's a generator up there. Kind of where we need to go. Yeah, we're running on fumes now. Maybe I should have taken the all-terrain. Because I'm actually not running that much on paved road, so... But we can probably refabricate that in a bit. Bomb, sad clown. Wow, it's actually quite far when you are not using like a mechanized suit. And of course those mountains off in the distance. I think when I was at this point in the game, I did not really imagine that I was about to, or later on, play within those mountains. I thought that basically was just like window dressing.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying
But nope.
weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
All-terrain gold. Yeah, let's just drop it there. Hopefully somebody can make use of it. Nah, but it'll get some likes. Thanks for that. It's a pretty good zipline spot. Wow. Does it work? Out of range, out of range. Oh, loads of stuff. Yeah. Now that's very questionable. Let's see if the west side part of my zipline network is there. Haha, yeah, look, that is mine. Yeah, I got pinged. Well, something must have happened to it. You wonder what? Does this connect? Yeah, but it's not. This should be mine. Yes, it is. Oof, it looks broken. And it's kind of my trike too. And kind of my... Yeah, no, not my generator. That's mine. Yeah, this took time to build out. Yeah, of course. Ah, that is not mine if I remember correctly. That one should be mine. Yes. And that one is mine too. We're not gonna go there right now though. We're gonna have a quick look-see over here. Should be a full network here. Yeah, that's mine. I really like this part of the map with all of the stones and edges and canyons and ravines and everything. Totally awesome. Yeah, exactly. And then you go there, and then we basically skip the husk of a city before you get to Mama. If it's still standing, that is. This looks broken. Dunno, maybe. That's mine, anyway. Yeah, and that's mine. Obstacle. Did I build that? Yes, I probably did, because that's on the ledge there. Yes. I think that that one is mine. This should not be mine, I think. Really deep in BT territory here. No, exactly. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's do this. And jump off. And see if we can manage this at all. Go for that zip line. I think that that is mine. It wasn't fun sneaking around just to build that one, but I did it. Yeah, that's mine. Really deep. Wow. And it is still standing. Hilarious. That was a very good spot. Yeah, that too. And then basically you're home free. Let's see how far this can take us. Because that should be mine. And the one... Yeah, either of those should be mine, I think. No? Can't get the pop-up. Alright. Let's run and check. I should have at least one zip line overlooking the waterfall, and where you can basically swing across. That saved quite a lot of trips. Nope, that's Mama. Huh. Let's go across and check. See if we can go to the racetrack without too much issues. So many ramps. Wow. Nah, that's not mine. Okay. Wow, this is gonna be tough. It's gonna be a bit tough, I think. Run all the way there. I kind of want to go there and build a roadster, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Of course, we're gonna go for the ramp. Wow. Yeah, that was a fail. Let's see if we're gonna trigger some. Ooh, that was a big one. Yeah. So mistimed. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna make it in time. Yeah. Between the legs.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Now, coming here, of course, was somewhat of an eye-opener. I hope that they have, like, more areas like this in the second game, where you basically can see that people are, you know, working, living.
Talk about hitting the wall hard.
Because there's not enough of those places in this game. Whoa. Then I guess that we will have to take a look up the mountain instead. Wow. Well, that could have gone better. I showed him quite a lot of zip lines there. Maybe they can still be used. No, not mine. So fascinating that the mountain range basically is this large. I've traversed it so many times now. Seem to remember that you can at least build trikes here.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be weapons restrictions lifted.
Up the mountain we go. Alright, that didn't work out. Wow. And that is the danger of using zip lines on a mountain. Yeah, look at that. Some snow. Okay. No. That doesn't work out.
It's okay. It's alright.
Can't be too careful. Whoa. I think I'm gonna go for that one. Nope, that's not mine either. Interesting. That one is mine. I don't know why I can't look at some of them. It's weird. Can I, look at it here? Hey, that is mine too. That one is not mine. That one is mine. Wow. Okay. A lot of them seem to have moved around. That's mine. That's mine too. I think that one is mine too. Above the ruined city. And then you can go down to Hartman. Yeah, that's not mine. Nice. Straight down to Hartman. This was a really cool area with the iced lake in the shape of a heart, and like this being the first real territory with just snow and ice. Fabulous. The game basically just upped everything. Yeah, all of these like last 3 zip lines are ones that I built or that have been replaced. You kind of can, of course, build your way around and to get into a mountain lot like this. Kind of works. Let's see if that one belongs to me. But I want to build a roadster. Ooh, hello. What is that? That's not a horizon thingy. That's not a tall neck. I have no idea what that is. Let's see if we can build a roadster here. Oh, look. Trikes and trikes. Yes. Long range roadster. Oof.
Don't mind me.
Wow. Yeah. This was awesome. Just build all of these roads with a truck. That was the game. Traverse it by foot. Get an all-terrain skeleton. Start lugging things around with floating carriers. Build the road bit by bit. So awesome. Doesn't seem like my ziplines survived. They were on the West Pass there. But all of this worked out. Yeah, those should be mine. And this was hilarious. Running around and running away from mules while trying to build out the paved road. And then of course there's the is that mine? Yes. And then of course there's the mule congregation in the forest over there. Of course, when the game kind of turned into an action game, it was hilarious. Oh, up, no. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's not really what I intended, but I'll take it. And of course another thing here, the any vehicle is basically very clunky. The racing track is really not fun at all in this game, but it's still part of this game, so kind of have to admit that that it's okay, I guess. Yeah, that one should be mine. Connecting to that. And there used to be one over there, but not anymore. Ooh. This is a very strange and horrific part. I wish that I actually could do more with it, but they didn't. But it was very atmospheric, very cool. They should have hidden like more junk in there that you kind of need to steal back and so on, but they didn't do that. Lost opportunity, I guess. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. $822,000 likes. Yeah, that's quite a lot. It's more than a lot of people. I'm just gonna leave this here. Alright. Hopefully somebody else can make use of that. Okay, so what can we learn from that? A lot of the things are still there, of course. I think that, I don't know, the majority, most of the things are still there, albeit a bit broken, maybe a bit more rusty. If you place something incorrectly, it is probably still in a really bad place. A bit surprised though that so much actually held up. Most of my zipline network was still intact and I could use it. That was fun. I did not use the Roadster previously, but it was fun to use it this time around. I would never use it like in a real game, but you know, still a really good game. Basically, you can pick it up and play again if you want to. Still affect people's playthroughs. Okay, so I kind of remembered the shortcuts that I used to take. I kind of remembered the steep cliffs or the cliff sides that I could actually take towards different goals. Some things felt different, but then again, that's, I guess, one part being because I'm different and because this is the end game and I have so many toys and equipment, it's not even funny. I mean, when I first played this game, I tried to optimize everything. I kind of rushed things, you know, tried to get in, get out, make the run efficient. I think that has its time, but I think that you also need to try to appreciate the game for what it is and try to put effort and time into appreciating it, if that makes sense. Now, Death Stranding isn't really about what you get, it's about what you leave behind, kind of like what I did right now. I mean, you leave a bridge you built for someone else, you leave a shelter that somebody can, you know, take cover under or use it as a cover at the foot of a mountain where, you know, this snow blizzard is gonna blast away. You basically don't know who you're helping. You just know that somebody might need it, and that's kind of the point, right? Because this game is not about loot or combat, it's about endurance, about the weight that you carry, maybe even metaphorically, and the choice to carry it anyway. It's about trust. Trust that your effort matters, even if you never see the result. That somewhere someone's journey just got a little bit easier because you cared enough to leave something behind. So, I mean, if you still got your old save lying around, maybe it's time to dust it off. And if you left this game and did not play it the first time around, you know, I understand that because this game was not for everybody and still isn't. However, that was some time ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and maybe now you're in a different place because, you know, stuff happens. Things are still left to be discovered or maybe rediscovered, and with that, I'd just like to say that, you know, thanks for watching, and you can always say, keep on keeping on, right? Bye now.